Stevens to kick for the Blue Devils. He has done a terrific job for Lebanon so far this year in the kicking department. That is one thing that has not been deficient. As Tommy says, doesn't have the strength yet for those long field goals, but will have when he matures a little. Here's the end over end. Going to be taken by Brooks at the 25. Got a big hole. Out to the 30, over the 40, out to the 43-yard line. And it isn't Brooks. It is Antoine Lucas who took it on the short kick and returns it to, they're going to mark it at the 42-yard line. And Springfield will be in business. Great position for the Yellow Jackets.
Good return, and Rudd with the tackle for Lebanon. John, I know you said that Pitt got some ice on that knee, and after this play, we'll get down to you for a status report on Damon Pitt.
Here comes the Jackets. Black shirts, gold pants, and Johnson sets them down. Johnson gives it to Turner, trying to slide him outside. Got a little room, breaks a tackle at the 45-50. Rolls over the 45, down to the Lebanon 43-yard line, where it'll be first down for the Yellow Jackets at the 43-yard line of Lebanon. And Turner running like a mule. He has put in some power and some moves on Lebanon and broke a couple of tackles and made a great run.
Reeves with the tackle from behind. John, what about Damon? Keep it coming, John.
Okay, he's going to play offense, probably not any defense, but they just put a brace on him, and for safety reasons, not going to play him on defense.
Okay, here come the Jackets, 1st and 10 at the Lebanon 43. They hand it to the big fullback. He's at the 40, plows over the 35, down to the 33. Has the first down, I believe. A solid 10 from the fullback. That's Chris Ellis, a 230-pound, 5'10 senior, built like a fire plug, but he put on a good run that time.
They came away from the tight end and ran to Lebanon's weak side, to their offensive weak side, for that good first down yardage. And Springfield looks like they have had a real soul-searching at halftime. They have come out really solid here in the second half.
Cabell split to the wide side, and they give it to Turner, and he tries the middle. Not much there. He may have gotten a yard, maybe two up the middle. He's going to poke it down to about the 31-yard line, and that's all.
Daniel Johnson with the stop for Lebanon as he's at the bottom of that pile. Junior, defensive tackle for Lebanon. Across that front, Hicks, Clemens, and Johnson. Your linebackers, Reeves and Lucas. Langford and Stafford, the defensive ends.
Somebody must have got wild in that Springfield dressing room. Boy, they've come out fired up. Johnson will set them down. Again, the Cabell flank wide. They give it to Turner. Trying to find a hole. Got loose. Turner at the 30. Turner at the 25. Blasts inside the 24, inside the 23. And that's where they're going to mark it down. And it's going to be awfully close to the first down. But I don't believe he will have it. I think it's going to be about 3rd and inches. Are they going to measure? No, it's going to be 3rd down. And it's going to be just a little bit short. 3rd and inches for the Jackets. Of course, they're in 4-down territory down here now. If they shouldn't make it this time, they're definitely not going to kick the football away, as they're on Lebanon's 23-yard line with a 3rd and a half yard to go for the first down. Flank wide to the right is Derikas Farmer in the ball game, and they give it to Turner, and he's dropped. And I don't know if he got it or not. Coming in there making a great play for Lebanon is Jeremy Stafford, and he dropped him, but they're going to measure now for the first down. No, it is a first down. He got a yard on the play. Good play by Stafford. Looked like he might be short, but he picked up the first down.
Johnson goes out of the game. Wilson comes in. Whitefield in at noseman for the Blue Devils. In that secondary, Preer at a corner, Griffin at a corner. The strong safety is Kelly. Rich, the free safety.
And here come the Jackets. Cabell, the wideout, to the short side of the field. Johnson, quick opener, big fullback, and he plows through over the 20. Still on his feet over the 15, down near the 10-yard line. They're going to mark it at the 10, and it'll be another first down for the Jackets, and they've come out here really pushing the Blue Devils around in the second half.
Nice trap block, John, at the point of attack for Springfield.
It was, Tommy, and little offensive adjustment for the Springfield Yellow Jackets this second half. This quick note here, J.L. Presley has been doing the kicking honors for us on the kickoffs.
Okay, we hadn't picked that up, so Presley on the kickoffs. We'll try to remember that, John. Thanks a lot for pointing that out. Johnson handed off to Turner. Turner coming to the near side, trying to outrun everybody. They slow him down with a jersey and then gets up, and Titus Kelly got a handful of jersey. He finally pulled away from Kelly, but another Blue Devil was coming up. Turner had to slow down, and Kelly got up and makes the tackle.
Nice job and good effort by Kelly in there at strong safety. The senior making his presence known defensively as the clock's now running here in the second half. 8:26 to go in the third. Lebanon on top of Springfield by a score of 21-0.
And it's second and goal, but that loss back to the 12-yard line, a loss of 2. And it'll be second down and goal from the Lebanon 12. Blue Devils trying to hold them out of the end zone. Lebanon leading 21-0 as we open the third quarter. Johnson hands it to Turner. Turner trying to slide outside. Got a little room. Kelly dives and makes the tackle as he crosses the 10, and they'll spot it at about the 9-yard line, and it'll bring up third and goal. Again, Kelly with a TD saving tackle that time.
Turner running east and west, and he has such quick feet. Lebanon just able to get that pursuit over there and cut him off before he could get it turned north and south. Looking now at a third down situation.
And it'll be third and goal. And they're the length of the football inside the 10-yard line. And here come the Jackets trying to get some points on the board. Lebanon trying to hold them out. Johnson going to give it to his fullback, and he's going to blast still on his feet. Drives inside the 5 down to about the 4, maybe the 3-yard line. And it'll bring up fourth and goal from the 3. And the big fullback Ellis is really churning those legs. He's built like a fire plug, 5'10", 230, and a senior. And he is really hurting Lebanon in the middle right now.
Clyde, I'm going to stick my head out the door.
I see you're out the press box over there.
Which I'm sure there's a lot of people who would like to throw me out of the press box, but I'm going to get over here where I can get a little more angle on this.
All right. Here's a fourth and goal from the Lebanon 3. Johnson, the quarterback, sets him down. Johnson down the line, hands it to Turner, and Turner is going to be in for the score. So a nice drive by the Springfield Yellow Jackets from their own 42, which is a 58-yard drive for the touchdowns. Terry Stafford will bring you up to date on the stats there in a moment as we go down to John for the extra point. John?
Thank you, Clyde. Doing the kicking will be Will Onstadt, number 81 for Springfield. We're waiting to see who's going to be the holder. Looks like number 16 is coming in, Danny Johnson, to handle the hold for the point after. The snap's back, the hold's good. The kick is up. It looks short, but it's right through the middle, and it counts just the same. So Springfield closes the gap to 14, 21-7 here with 6 minutes, 43 seconds to go in the third. This sideline report is brought to you by
Lebanon.
Hi, I'm Valerie Skelton, a Lebanon High School varsity football cheerleader. I'm here with Betty Bragg of Permapipe. We're here to thank her for her support and to present her with this Blue Devil souvenir.
Permapipe is proud to support Lebanon football.
Go, Devils, go!
To touch the ball here in the third period, and we've got 6:36 remaining. Lebanon leading the Springfield Yellow Jackets 21-7.
Spurlock in at tight end for Lebanon. Rudd at a flanker. Also at a split receiver position for the Blue Devils. We've got Hankins. Greer is your tailback. Reeves the fullback behind Pitt.
And Pitt comes in, and you can see a little bit of gimpiness in that leg. Let's see how it holds up. Lebanon spreads him. Here's Greer. Greer crosses the 30 and then hit and pushed back by the whole right side of the Springfield line. And a gain of about a yard. Call it 2nd and 9 for the Blue Devils. As Matt Greer picks up a yard, and that's another time that he could have been stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and the only effort gets the yard.
Clemens is the center for Lebanon. Hicks and Wilson at the guard positions. Bain and Gann are your tackles.
Rudd and Hankins coming to the near side. Tailback's Greer. Fullback is Reeves. And back to throw is Pitt. Pitt's got a rush put on him. Got to get rid of it. Going to be hit and dropped way back inside the 20-yard line to the 18. And a big loss for the Blue Devils all the way from the 31 to the 18 on the quarterback sack. And they had the defensive ends come in and pinch. And they both got through, and Pitt had nowhere to go. Couldn't find anybody to throw it out of bounds to, and had to eat it back inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
John, if he was going to throw it, he had to throw it quickly.
didn't have really much time to do anything, Tommy. He reversed his field and went right in the path of another defensive end coming in there. So big 3rd down 22 situation.
And Springfield has come out looking like a million offensively and defensively here in the 3rd period. Lebanon spreads the field. Pitt got some time this time. Fires over the middle to Rudd. Complete. Up at the 35-yard line. Rudd knocked down at the 37. And I can't believe they're spotting that football inside the 35. At the 34.5, but it's going to bring up about 4th down and about 5 for the Blue Devils, and they'll have to kick the football away. And right now, Springfield is an offensive machine. As coming into the football game is also at an end. 4th down and 5 for the Blue Devils.
Those guys are spotting they're spotting it like a track meet, like the broad jump. Well,
evidently they're going to try to draw them off sides here. Probably the call. Lebanon with wideouts left and right. Springfield jumps. They did what they wanted to. Lebanon not going to go, but they kept the count, and a big tackle finally jumped.
Michael McKissick jumps offside for the Yellow Jackets, and he's mad at himself, and he comes out of the football game as he jumped into the neutral zone. Damon Pitt changed the snap cadence and going on that extended snap count, and it works. 1st down by penalty for the Blue Devils. Terry Stafford, Springfield has been stung tonight by the penalty.
Tommy, that was their first penalty of the 2nd half, but they've got 5 for the game, 24 yards on penalties.
Lebanon sends 2 wideouts to the left, 1 to the right. Lone setback is Reeves, the fullback. Pitt down the line, going to give it to Reeves. He blasts for a yard, maybe 2, crosses the 40 to the 41, and gets no more than that. Boy, Springfield has evidently received a jacking up in that locker room, because they're certainly looking for that fullback Reeves.
They have done a lot better job. They're closing to the inside. All the defensive players are closing toward the middle, toward the center, to the football. And what that could open up for us is a little play fake and then run that thing outside quickly.
Rudd and Semstro to the left. Hankins to the right. 2nd down 9 for the Blue Devils after a yard gain. Ball at the Lebanon 41-yard line. And they give to Reeves, and Reeves gets back maybe to the line of scrimmage, maybe not. Let's see where they mark it. I think he's going to lose yardage, and it's going to bring up about a 3rd and 10 passing situation for the Blue Devils. A loss of a yard. 3rd down 10 for Lebanon.
Greer and Alsop come in out of the game. Adam Pitt and Semstro. So a new receiver package for the Blue Devils. 2 backs in the backfield, Reeves and Greer.
And they're going in that same position with Alsop at tight end that they had the big gainer on earlier in the football game. Pitt with a call. Fakes, fires. Here is Alsop, and the pass is wide. Boy, he had territory in front of him. That time Pitt had to throw in a hurry, and the pass was a little bit wide, and a diving Alsop could not come up with it, and Lebanon will have to give up the football.
Casey Sweat for Springfield got good pressure on the Lebanon quarterback. Incomplete on the pass as he's wide, looking for Alsop on the crossing route. Pitt will go deep in a punt formation for Lebanon. And Terry, is that his first kick of the night?
Tommy, this will be Lebanon's first kick. They did not have to kick in the first half.
And Pitt will kick. Back deep is Cabell. Jacques Cabell standing at his own 20. Here's the snap. Pitt got plenty of time and gets a boomer away. Long, high spiral drop. Lebanon picks it up, and the Blue Devils, I think, have the football. Cabell dropped it at the 25, and I think Lebanon's got it in business down at about the 21-yard line. They do. Coming out of there is 58 and 26, Kelly and Bubba Ligon. And I don't know which one got it, but they both give it to both of them. Good job, Blue Devils.
Kelly gets the muff from the receiver, and if there's redemption, Kelly, who had fumbled last week on a kick return, goes down there and gets one back for the Blue Devils. Terry, what about that kick?
Tommy, Pitt's kick, good for 34 yards. It was high. That's why it was muffed. Lebanon picks up the ball at the 21. Have great field position on the Springfield 21.
Hankins left, Rudd right for the Blue Devils. Pitch back.